Today's goal is to get our 7 drops down as early as turn 4 and get as many early concedes as possible. That's right, guys. Today we are trying to win games as early as turn 4 with this classic fight rigging idea. Now, I know this is not a concept that is groundbreaking or anything. I'm sure a lot of you have seen a lot of what we're doing here today, but today's deck list was very powerful. It worked extremely well, and there are some new pieces that I think help bring this deck up to another level that I think you guys are going to want to see. Starting with Luca. Now, of course, this is a fight rigging deck. We don't have to get too much into that, but basically we're trying to turn our hideaway card from underneath this over very early as turn 4 by dropping down a Shakedown Heavy or a Hammer Skull or even a Mole. All three of these creatures have power greater than 6 or greater, so it's going to flip that hideaway immediately on the fight rigging, getting us something very big, hopefully very soon. These are the 4 cards we're hoping to get underneath the fight rigging and get turned over immediately. Luca being one of the new pieces here that I wanted to talk about because it has a -4 ability that I think goes extremely well with fight rigging decks because our creatures are so massive in the power department that with the -4 you can spread that damage along as many targets as you want, and maybe even sweep the board. Let's say you're going against Boros Convoke, you might be able to spread that 7 damage out between 7 little 1/1s and blow up their entire board. So this card really helped out a lot in that department, but also it's +1 to get things down early if you don't have the fight rigging, is a great mana ramp into our other 2 big spells, which is going to be Voltborn Tyrant, of course, a massive upgrade in this deck because it's going to give us a card draw, life gain. It's hard to deal with because it just reanimates itself after it dies. And then we got the Rakdos. Rakdos is a 6/6 creature as well, which would trigger the fight rigging immediately, but also it's going to give us more card advantage because the opponents are typically not going to either have the permanents to sacrifice or they're not going to want to sacrifice 2 permanents, giving us 2 additional cards. And of course, it's just a big flying body that you're going to want to do something about. And then lastly, we have Gix Command, which can really save us as a sweeper or lifelink, or even just to remove something like a Shieldred off the field. It's really good to have if you can get it underneath the fight rigging as well. Very helpful. And in early game, we needed some sort of interaction, so we're going to disrupt their hand a little bit and also kill some creatures. But anyways, super fun list. Again, pretty powerful. I was able to rank up from like 85% back to like 92 with this thing, so very good. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So let's jump into it. Peace out. All right, we get to go first. Our hand looks somewhat decent. I mean, we got a lot of early game pressure, but 3 Hammer Skulls is a little tragic. I am going to keep it though because the curve is nice and we can just honestly just start smashing the opponent immediately. And we're up against mono red. Let's see who moves quicker here. I like the Luca. That's nice. I need to find some red though. Only thing we can't take. Let's go. I don't like that most of their things fly here. That's kind of annoying. Not casting one of them is kind of crazy though. I guess they're gonna plot it though. Makes sense. Makes sense. Good luck getting the Swift Spear through that. I wonder if they plot again and just go ham the next turn, or if they just play out a couple of these flyers now. They do plot. Okay. I'm really hoping for the next 2 turns I get a red land, because if I can get down the Luca, I can blow up pretty much everything they've got. Honestly, I think that's a little bit too early to commit to something like that, so I'm glad they went that route now. There's the red. We got the red, guys. Okay. Hammer Skull number 2. I don't plan on blocking and giving him that lightning strike back, but I do want to leave my blocks up for now until I can clear out the board here, which is going to be next turn. I'm glad we went first in this matchup because this could have been really bad had we not gone first. All right. Last card is going to determine our fate, to be honest. Oh, and it's gonna be plotted. Okay, taking their time with it. I like it. I like it. That's good for us. All right, let's do this. let's do this. Let's get down to our Luca here. We'll go green. And then we got 6 damage to output here, so we can go you. You and you are, gosh, what do I want to do? Who do I want to take out here? This is not a flyer unless they have 2 permanents hit the field, so it's got to be these 2, right? Got to be these 2. Still think I should be defensive for the time being because they're gonna give menace to something here, and I'm gonna need 2 blockers for it. That's tough though, man. I need to find like a Tyrannosaur off the top so I can get some more life gain going, maybe some card draw. Something big would be nice. I'll take a fight rigging too, that'd be good. I'm sure that would find us something to close this thing out. Okay. And play with fire, that's tough. Okay, sure. Lightning strike would do 3 damage to the face. Let's think about this. Lightning strike does 3 to my face, taking me to 5. And then that would go to 4. Okay, so we're still alive no matter which way you slice it. I'm gonna take this out though, because it can pump itself up. Well, I guess it can only pump itself up if it becomes a dragon, right? Alright, somehow we're still alive. And we're still alive. Okay, good, good. Guess we cycle this and hope for a prayer here. Alright, not helpful.
Every day I grow stronger.
Alright, let's start putting some pressure on them so we can try to swing for lethal next turn. Got him down to 11. Man, what a bad hand we had here too to start this game, and we still, I feel like, are right there as long as they don't find a burn spell or a flyer. There's a lot of things they can find that would be very, very bad. That surprisingly is not that bad for us. Got the heart going a little bit, guys, not gonna lie. Down to 1 life. Oh man. And they've got trample too, we gotta remember that. So if they got a pump spell here, it's gotta be a big one though. It's gotta be like antagonize or something. That's fine. I don't think they get there. Nope, they don't get there, but they get the 1 draw. It's not. Don't be play with fire, please. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. What a tough game. What a tough game. And then we find the great spell fight rigging off the top on that turn. That would have been really good. GG's though. Okay, I feel like this hand is a lot better than the last hand we had. We are gonna keep it. If we had a hand like this last game, we would have been finishing that opponent pretty quickly, I feel like. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, no, no, no. Smite deals damage only for attacking though, right? So it's gonna have to be the get lost. Gotta be the get lost. Good thing we know about the smite now though, so we don't run into that. Let's go ahead and just put this down. Ugh, we didn't hit anything super great there. I mean, the mole is amazing. I do want to play the mole at some point, but I was hoping for one of our bigger hits there, the Rakdos or the big boy, the Volt Tyrant. All right, let's go with maybe another bat to preemptively take the Steel Seraph because I can't kill it, right? Might as well. Holy cow. Deal 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. So we're pretty safe to attack in this turn now. Gain that 3 life because they won't be able to smite it. I'm glad we got the Steel Seraph, like I said, out of their hand because I was worried about it being an artifact. I'm glad they didn't play it last turn. Oh, just kidding. Well, that was quick-lived, wasn't it? Oh, what a bummer. All right. Fair enough. I guess we'll play this because it draws us cards. And then we'll get this out. It's not that nice. Would have been nicer if we had the Voltborn, but sure, go ahead and hit us with that Get Lost. Oh, you're gonna go steal Seraph, huh? Giving it Vigilance. There's really no other. I guess this is a creature I'd want to hit the go for the throat, right? We can let them keep the cow. You can keep your cow for now. Good news is all my creatures are so big that the opponent shouldn't be able to. Hold on. 2, 5, 6. I need 7 for this, right? 5, 6, 7. My creatures are so big that the smite and the Sage don't really do much. Let's get these things' powers a little higher here. We know the Get Lost is coming. I'm just waiting for them to pull the trigger on it. What's the move, man? Are we double blocking that? Nope, giving me a card. All right, hopefully they don't kill the mole. They do kill the mole. I mean, there would have been no other choice for them to kill, but it was wishful thinking. Let's try to get this bigger. Sure. Play the Resplendent Angel already so I can blow it up. Thank you. We've been waiting for that. Why does a cow fly, by the way? That's pretty ridiculous. No flying cows around here, man. Just that, huh? We'll kill that. Man, if we just had a way to blow up that lockdown, I'd be set right now, man, with all that life gain. All right, gonna have to cycle that. That's a waste. That's actually not a waste, though. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's make their life pretty hard here by swinging in with both. I know the Hammer Skull gets locked up here, but I don't really care. I'm gonna swing through with both. I'm gonna go Abandoned Mire and hopefully fish out something big here. We've got all the mana in the world to work with here, so hopefully it finds us something nasty off the top. If anything, I get a mole back at the bare minimum, you know what I mean? Here we go, Abandoned Mire for the win, baby. Let's go. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We saw how good this could actually be. Pretty safe to say this bad boy is gonna win us the game here.
I have evolved. Brutality.
Bing, bang, boom. GG's, my dude. Thank you for the card. We know you're not taking that damage. Give me the card. Oh, they are taking the damage. Oh, they're gonna go ahead and double up on it. Okay, that makes sense. But now they're out of moves, so they better hope that this top deck is a sweeper. If it is, I'm gonna be upset though, because that's pretty crazy. And that is what I'm talking about, dude. Well, it looks like they might have gotten like a Wandering Emperor or something. Because they haven't scooped. If they didn't scoop, that means they got an answer here. But Wandering Emperor or not, that might be pretty debilitating to see this Tyrant come down. Of course, it's another land. You have a Wandering Emperor. Change my mind. Oh, you did change my mind. Okay. It was helpful though. It was a helpful card for sure. Wish I didn't eat up that map token. We'd be drawing. Well, never mind. It'd still be too expensive, wouldn't it? Good game? Yes, good game. Let's go, dude. That was a very good game. Even though we got hit with that lockdown early, which was very scary, a good game, man. All right, what are we working with now? This hand looks really good. You got the turn 2 go for the throat. Hammer Skull right after. Seems solid, man. Seems very solid. Uh-oh, might be mono red. Very, very happy for these 2 cards. Got some good life link there. Not mono red, doing some ramping. Okay, this to me screams out Calamity, which if that's the case, go for the throat is going to be a very important card. We have to kill the Calamity the moment it comes down. Cornucopia ramps them up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get this down. I don't think Calamity can come down next turn with anything pairing with it. I know we got to worry about the Smuggler's Surprise too. Somehow I don't know if we're going to be able to stop all of that. We'll see though. We're hoping for a fight rigging here. That would be the best top deck ever, but 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, they're definitely in the zone for the Calamity now. So let's hope that they play it and then we get the quick go for the throat off here and win the game just by shutting that down. Nope, they're just gonna send over 2 of those to the plotted position. Okay. Yikes, man. Big yikes, man. Gonna have to eat it. Whatever is about to happen, we're about to give them a lot of card draw off of these 2 Trailblazers here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana to work with. Calamities, I think 6 mana. So the only thing they can really copy is going to be these Trailblazers, because there won't be any leftover mana to cast anything like a Terror of the Peaks and whatnot. There's the Calamity. We were waiting for you. Wait, but why do it post-combat? What in the world are we doing? I guess we can just do this then. Okay. Very strange. Oh man, I wish the Gix command at this point in the game worked off of toughness. Do they know what they're doing here? I'm so confused. All right, let's just wait on that. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll go for the throw on their attack step here. When they saddle, we'll blow up the Calamity. Seems all right. This might be the first time playing a build like this, so gotta give them a break. I'm sure that's gotta be the case because kind of strange how they're playing it out. All right, what do they got here? Deal 5 damage to target creature. All right, sure. That's not great. It's gonna sting a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Setting me up to where I can't block, I think, or they might have. Oh, that counts as red mana too. Okay, they got an Abrade. All right, we want them to go ahead and saddle up now to take out one of the Trailblazers from the attacking role here. Perfect. Then we blow it up. Shoot. Do they have the Smuggler Surprise for indestructibility, maybe? They do. Wow. They sure do. Gonna take a lot of damage here then. What is that? Oh my gosh. Smuggler Surprise in hand was crazy there. Alright. That's crazy. So many cards, man. So many cards. They get their choice of color and mana here. Calamity has been a deck that I've seen a lot while playing the fight rigging deck, and it's just one of those decks that's pretty solid against our build. I don't know what it is about the deck, but they tend to fare pretty well against us. It's because if we don't have that instant speed removal ready to go, like we're kind of toast. Returning 2 of my creatures back to my hand and killing this doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I'll still be at... Gosh, dude. Yeah, we're dead here. Had I just used this to sacrifice their biggest creature, they could have chose Trailblazer for 1. And then I would have gotten back these 2 and they would have been uncastable due to my mana. So that's the best I can do here. They swing with all. We're dead anyways, so GG's, I guess, to the opponent. That's tough. Smuggler Surprise right there. Giving indestructibility was so clutch. Super clutch. Okay, the opponent goes first. Hand looks pretty good, but not great. We got a very expensive card that's pretty much going to be useless until we get there. We got a lot of 2-drops, though, which is exciting. I still think we have to mulligan this hand because it's not enough. It'll definitely screw the opponent up during the early game, but we're going to run out of gas, I feel like, pretty easily here. This looks better. I love the Rakdos, man. I don't think we've gotten to see the Rakdos in this video yet. Rakdos is phenomenal. We might have seen it in the video. I don't know. I've been playing this deck, honestly, all day, trying to get my ranking back because this deck is really, really good for building my rank. And I was messing around with some stuff earlier and got down into like the mid 80s. So I really needed to make a comeback, and we've been playing this all day. So Rakdos is something I've personally seen quite a few times. All right, I guess I should have played the go for the throat on their turn. I didn't expect the second bill there, but here we are. Got a great defensive card here, though. That's tough. Voice of the Blessed. Crazy to see there, I guess. All we've drawn so far is land, so I'm really glad we dropped that land on the mulligan because we would have been mega flooded, even though we are kind of being mega flooded. Okay, they still have no great attacks here. That's fantastic. Very, very clutch card right there. Gonna pass the turn. Probably take out the Voice of the Blessed this time. Man, that Brawler, though, is gonna get crazy, too. It's gonna get flying now. All right, and then we get down the Rakdos here. A sweet card, man. Gonna allow us to draw hopefully some really helpful tools here. Bigger creatures that can help us out. Maybe more removal like a Gix Command would be nice, so we can take out the Brawler and give lifelink maybe even. Oh wow, they sacrificed 2 key role players here, which is so surprising. That was kind of absurd that they were willing to throw those away, I'm not gonna lie, just to not give me 2 cards. Huge value on our part. We couldn't have found 2 cards that would have taken those 2 out, so thank you. My goodness. They are dead set on not letting us have cards, I guess. All right, I will just attack here and put some pressure. Gotta give me 2 cards now, right? I mean, you have two much worse cards out there that they might be willing to give up here than the last 2 they just gave up. So maybe they dropped the Druid and the Nissa, but I still can't believe we got rid of the Brawler like that. Luca! Now that's a sight for sore eyes right there. I'm about to go crazy with the Luca. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We could take out 6 power worth of things. Let's see, 5, 6, and then take that out. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go with this. 5, 6. You're gone. You're gone. And that's GG's. All right. No surprise there. That was pretty ridiculous. Luca's insane, dude. Luca makes this deck so much better. Okay, that was a really sweet game for us right there. This hand looks phenomenal. This is the hand we want to start with every time if possible. We got a 6-powered creature and a fight rigging with a little early game interaction, so it doesn't get much better than that. A couple mulligans from the opponent here, or just one mulligan. All right, let's hope they play out a threat that I can hit with the go for the throat. Start things off right here. It's a negative Ghost Rider. I think I'd be really sad if we lost the fight. Here, we're in a really tough pickle here because of the colors the opponent's playing right now. They're playing blue and black, so there's counterspell opportunities, and then there's kill spell opportunities. I think the kill spells are a lot more likely in this spot at a 2-drop. So I'm gonna go with the fight rigging. If it gets countered though, I'm gonna really regret my decision, man. Which it looks like it's going to get countered by a negate or something. Wow. That's crazy. I haven't seen anybody running negates in a while, so I really didn't expect a 2-mana counter spell there, but well, they got us, that's for sure. Let's go with this because I could draw cards, and I think drawing cards is going to be the key here in this matchup. But it's dead. This is going to be a no fun game right here, that's for sure. All right. How about we play the mole? Honestly, go ahead and counter it. I don't care. I'll get both my creatures back next turn, maybe. Maybe if it doesn't get countered, of course. Losing that fight rigging, dude, that's crazy. This might have been the worst start to a game after having the best hand I could have ever asked for. Any other matchup would have been the game of our lives. That makes me sad. Let's try to get this down. Go ahead and kill it. No, just an otherworldly gaze. Hopefully they run out of juice. I mean, there's a possibility here that they just run out of juice. You never know. Throwing away a negate. Okay. You saw my fight rigging, so that's good that they threw that away. That's fine. Something tells me they've got some protection for this. I hope they use it right now. Let's go ahead and use up that protection or that counter spell. Perfect. All right. Now we get a really good Gix command here. All right, they're gonna just take the 6. All right, do not have a 4th negate. That would be really, really sad and annoying. They've got the otherworldly gaze, so that's still priority hold here. Let's go, dude. We got it. Okay, so we kill the Haughty Djinn, and then we find ourselves putting 2 creatures back in our own hand here. Massive. Playing this about as well as we could. Just wish I can go back to that turn 3 where we dropped the fight rigging when we should have dropped the creature. That would have been a much better play, I think. Other than that, things are going pretty well here. Let's go ahead and attack. Now, there's a strong possibility the opponent runs sweepers, right? So how do I put myself in a position where I can just win next turn without losing too many threats? Obviously, it's the mole, right? If they sweep the board, we don't lose as many bodies, and then if they don't sweep, we've got the 8 power to get through for the win. Very unlikely any of that happens, though. Good news is we can start drawing some cards off of our attacks here now because there's no way they can take the damage. Shakedown Heavy, putting in work here. Ooh, that's a fun card. That's a really fun card, actually, because, well, I'll try it. I mean, all we've seen so far is negate. Maybe we can get away without getting countered here, but I doubt it. All right, we did get countered. The nice thing here is that the opponent, if they ever want to cast that, you know, memory deluge for that much mana, they're gonna be tapped out and leave themselves vulnerable. So I don't think that's coming down anytime soon. Maybe though, we'll see. Bitter Triumph, taking another bit of damage there, like that. All right, I have a feeling counter spells are still available in their hands, seeing that we've seen the 3 steps ahead in their hands now. Man, please, oh please, don't let this get swept up. Please don't let me get swept up here. Good, memory deluge is good. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing. God, I'm nervous, dude. I love that. I like all of this. You're saying there's a chance. They're gonna let me untap my shakedown. They're gonna untap this. They're gonna block here. They've got 2 mana to work with, though. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's take a look at their hand. And then I'm gonna go Hammer Skull. The Voltborn Tyrant is just too much of a commitment. Like, it's just... Perfect. It's just too much putting forward. Okay. That is gonna be the card we take. Get this down, and then now we put them in a pickle. We put them in a pickle, baby. We draw a card. Huge card. I love that. They trade with that, and now they're in a position where if they don't find the sweeper, they're dead. Boom, 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 boom. We got him, guys. Oh, that was a good game. That was fun. Surely they found a kill spell here, but not a sweeper. Yep. Which means they're still alive. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal, man. Okay, well, the good news is their sweepers can't take into account the fact that my tyrant will replace itself. So they're still in a really tough spot here, but man, they saved themselves there with that kill spell. All right, so now if they do, hit that sweeper, we'll still be left with a 6/6 tyrant left over on the field. So that should be good cleanups there for us. Let's try this again. Boo, 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 boo. All right, good. We were a little early on the celebration. Love it. All right, opponent gets to go first. We've got a pretty solid starting hand here. Got the bat. Got the bat. Let's get this down first. Please don't be another control player, man. My heart can't handle another control player, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Faithful Mending, sure. I guess that maybe implies it's not a control deck. Maybe it's more of a Reanimator deck. Is it the Rakdos Reanimator deck? Because if that's the case, we'll need to find our instant speed removal. All right, it's not. Thank you. We're not letting you have that. No shot. We see right through your little ruse. You're going to get the portal to Phyrexia into the graveyard. And you're going to start your nonsense. All right, we're definitely not attacking into this Empire, so we're going to go ahead and just pass the turn. Never mind. They played the Otherworldly Gaze pre-combat. Thank you. That means no Tolvada going back to their hand. Okay, they like one of the cards on top. Ugh. Really sending it here. They get rid of their land that could have killed the bat, so that's good. I guess let's see what the opponent does with this before anything. They just take it. Man, part of me wants to just use the Abandoned Mire here, but maybe I should just start applying crazy pressure and try to win this game quickly. What do they put in the graveyard so far? So all they've really got is the one. Oh, of course they find it though, dude. Okay, we're dead here. That's unfortunate. That's highly, highly, highly unfortunate. Okay, well. The good news is though we can do this But that puts it right back in the graveyard. It does, which means that this just brings it back. Yeah, there's no winning this, unfortunately. Good game. That's unbeatable. Unfortunately, very unbeatable for us once they got that going. GG's to the opponent on that. All right, let's try to get one more good game in here. What do we think about this hand? Why is my... Oh, it seems like my audio was off. Okay, what do we think about this hand? This hand looks pretty good. We'll keep it. Got the 3-drop into a 5-drop. Not exactly stellar, but good enough to keep. Check. Sorry, guys. It just doesn't sound the same for some reason in my headset all of a sudden. Maybe I need to turn this up. There we go. That sounds better. All right. We see a Death Touch Reach creature that can be put 1/1 counters on it, and they're in 78. Okay, I mean, we better win this one, it feels like, but a 1/1 death counter or Death Touch counter on a creature is like tough to get through, to be honest. I'm gonna need to use my Luca or my command to get rid of that. Yeah, I figured something like that. Okay, well, at least it's dead. I lose a pretty good creature, but at least it's dead. This puts me in a position where I think I can go ahead and play Luca pretty soundly here. Just use it for the 3/3, make another block here, or use it as fodder for another fight mechanic. And then I can ramp my way right into the Tyrant. Not a bad deal. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. May reveal a land card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I am willing to make this block. No problem. Do what you gotta do. Just gonna be another fight mechanic, huh? All right, fair enough. At least I can still ramp, and that was the whole goal here, because we got, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Perfect. Here's the Tyrant a little bit early. Drew into another land, though. That's tragic. All right, yeah, this should be a pretty easy win. The opponent being in 78 percentile is kind of crazy. This seems like a very budget-friendly mono green deck. Not too sure what their goal is. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Let's get that down, see what we hit. Couple options here. You know what? Part of me feels like I should probably do the Deep Cavern Bat, if I'm being honest, guys. And the reason being is because I have a feeling they've got some sort of shenanigans I don't expect. And I want to be ready for it. I really, really do. I know that seems strange. I had a lot of good options there for sure, but I'd like to take a good look at their hand because I have no idea what they're doing. And if I get caught by something massive here at the end, that would be... Yeah, see? They did, in fact, have a pretty good card there. Wouldn't have been too tragic, but still not great. When in doubt, check the hand, because, you know, you just never know what's up. GG's, let's go. Nice win right there. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Let's go. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list and video, man. I really appreciate you for sticking with me to the very end. It means a lot to me. I know fight rigging is not something that's new or, you know, groundbreaking or anything, but hopefully with some of these new pieces we put into the deck, like Luca, you can get a different and more refreshing look on the deck. And I hope it made it more fun for you to watch. But anyways, that does it for me. We'll be back again here tomorrow with an Azorius deck that's going to be all about tokens. And trust me, you're going to want to see it. We've been absolutely killing people with this deck. And yeah, we'll be back here on Wednesday as well for another video, but also a live stream. So if you guys don't know, we do live stream on this channel every Wednesday. So be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. But thanks again for sticking with me to the end. I appreciate you. And a huge special thank you, as always, to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. So huge shout out to them for supporting me. It means a lot that you guys are willing to support me monetarily every month. That really does go a very long way. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap,